Well, good evening. You join me on a very wet evening, so excuse the lights. It's about 6 o'clock now. This weekend we're going over to see Sarah's kids and the grandkids, so I said I would make a carrot cake. So I thought, why not bring you along and show you my recipe for a carrot cake. It is a lovely carrot cake. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so what you need is 250 mils of sunflower oil, 4 large eggs, 225 grams of MUSCOVADO sugar, light, 200 grams of carrots, grated, 300 grams of self-raising flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, and 75 grams of chopped walnuts. You will also need 2 20cm round tins, which I have lined with greaseproof paper, and I've also buttered and floured the sides. This is just to prevent it from sticking. So before we get started, once you've got your tins lined and you've got all your ingredients weighed out, you need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees and get yourself a mixer. We're using one of these mixers today, and this is what we're going to mix it all in. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting the oil into the bowl. The 4 large eggs are going in as well. And the sugar. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to mix this now until it is light and fluffy. Right guys, you join me back. You can see that the mixture is now light in colour and it's got quite a thick consistency. This is what we're looking for. It's all mixed in, the sugar's dissolved, and it's all lovely. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add the carrots. And we're going to fold these in. So then we're going to stir in the flour, the self-raising flour that we've sifted. Right, once you've stirred the flour in, it's all nice and mixed. Make sure you're getting right down the bottom. We're then going to put in the chopped almonds and all the spices as well, and then we're going to mix that in. Okay guys, that's all mixed in lovely now. So what we're going to do now is going to take the mixture and we're going to divide it equally into the 2 20cm tins. Okay, right, so we've got these divided into tins now. So what we're going to do is we're going to just place these in the oven. Remembering the oven is set on 180 degrees, and we're going to bake these in the oven now for 35 minutes. Okay, so the cakes are out and they're cooling now, so I just want to go over the ingredients now for making the frosting for the carrot cake. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 100 grams of butter, softened room temp. 50 grams of icing sugar and 500 grams of mascarpone cheese, or mascarpone, or cream cheese, whichever you prefer. You can use either. And then also a few drops of Madagascar vanilla essence. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the butter, the icing sugar and the cream cheese and the vanilla all in a bowl and whisk it up. But what I normally do is first is I put the butter in and I get that softened up a little bit first, because I find if you don't soften it up before you add the icing sugar and the mascarpone, I find that you get lumps of butter in and it don't mix as well. So it's always best to just soften the butter up first and then put all the other ingredients and mix it in. So just give the butter a mix with the paddle. Okay, so I've got the rest of the ingredients in there now. Got the mascarpone, the icing sugar and the vanilla extracts, and I'm just whisking it up now, beating it up so it's all combined. You don't want to overdo it, but you want to make sure that it's nice and mixed in. Right, so that's all done. Just get all the mixture off the paddle. I'll come back when I've got it all sorted. Okay guys, that's the cakes out of the oven now. Check to make sure that they are cooked. So just put a fork in there. If they come out nice and clean, you know they're cooked. I've already took this one out of the tin. I'll take this one out of the tin, gonna let them cool down, and then we'll put it together with the frosting. So guys, there we go. Carrot cake. All I did was I got the two sponges. I put one on the bottom, spread a layer of the cream cheese inside, put the other one on top, creamed around the outside, creamed on the top, then put some chopped walnuts around the outside, and that's the finished article. Come back to see us cut it. Okay, so we're going to cut the cake now. This lovely Sarah wants a piece. She only wants a sliver. There you go. Carrot cake.